I'm an outlaw. I'm right-handed, but I drive southpaw. I'm outlandish, ghost ride the vanquish, who's driving my car? Hot spit a nigga flow fresh like Saul. You out South Beach in the rented Chrysler, scraping up your money to get in a nightclub. I walk up, get in it. Club lines, I'll see them. They invisible like the line of scrimmage. Spitter is chillin' and Levi denim. Bitches like us, cause they say we different from all them other niggas. Say they just not with it. Jet niggas live like modern day hippies. Smoke weed and make music. My goose says it black man. Shout out to the cool kids. Girls used to say, who you think you is? Now they tapping their friends like, there he go, bitch. Spit a nigga retro flow. Old school game, that super tech moco. Renaissance artist. Bitches blowing him like a malfunctioning Nintendo cartridge. Lay back, kill him with the calmness. They hate that, they can't take that. Broke niggas got their money tied up like a wave cap. I get paid, smoke joints on stage. Point bitches out, bring them back to the cave. Like Batman and Vicky Vale. The difference is that my Batmobile is a Chevelle. And my cave is a condo laid out. Got the private balcony, baby, we can smoke and fuck our brains out. Have sex casually, name in the street buzz growing gradually. I kick it in the overdrive, then drastically shit change. I'm in these offices, stomping couches, I'm Rick James. Spit a nigga flow insane. It was inside of an insane asylum that I found it. The nigga is astounding. Bitches and bitch ass niggas look to the ground when around him. The nigga is astounding. Bitches and bitch ass niggas look to the ground when around him. Yeah. Month after month after month after month after month. Month 5. I'm not tired. Checks, nigga.
Currency. What up, everybody? So glad you're here. About to bust up some luminance. Love me some luminance. We haven't done a fresh case in a while. I figured since there's no new release outside of Impeccable this week, and Impeccable is strictly going to be mixers, I am not doing a case of Impeccable. It's super expensive, and it seems to me as if maybe this is the time of the year where we don't have a ton of people that want to spend a ton on a chance for about 15 total hits. Spectre kind of depleted a lot of people in that way, and that had more hits than we would have in Impeccable. The second reason is I was only able to get 2 cases of it. So to do it affordably, that's all I have. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it into some mixers with some other stuff so we can get some of our high-end stuff, or, you know, a little taste of high-end without breaking the bank, mix with some of our lower-end stuff, like our, you know, a lot of people want more luminance on parallel. I got elements. I could even throw some gold standard stuff like that in. So what I'm going to do right now is crack this. Oh, man, my camera needs refresh. You can't even see the case. All right, 1 second. Let me refresh this. Properties. Buffering. Enable. Buffering. Auto detect. Ah, look, magically it appears. Dusty! Yeah, I don't know about the game tonight, Josh. I'm not touching it. I know that. Oh, and for today, guys, we'll be doing a Will Fuller rookie autograph, 1 of 49, rookie patch auto, Will Fuller, leading receiver of the week. Second prize will be the silver national pack, and then third and fourth, these are all hit lists. We'll be getting the I'm gonna bring this over here. We'll be getting the $5 hit list credit. All right. So it looks like we are gonna have to do one of those things where we're gonna either take the one of the columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 5, so we'll take these 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to take the top 2 on either. This is one. We can do top or bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be the right. 1, 2, 3 will be the top 2. 4, 5, 6, bottom 2. It's a 4, so we're going to take the bottom 2. All right, there we go. There's our 6 boxes of luminance. This is a fun set to do this with. A lot of vets in here. The reason I won't do a lot more case breaks with Unparalleled even, I really like Unparalleled a lot. Problem is the vet list is so thin, and it doesn't have a ton of like very few patch autos, anything like that as far as vets go. But same thing with, it's kind of the same thing that we have with, what am I thinking of? Oh, Origins. I could do Origins, but again, that's almost all rookies. It is all rookies. There's no vet autos in that. So I try to mix it up in that way. Yeah, absolutely. Stop in, dude. I love when people come in and hang out. We have a couple people that just been hanging out, man. And I tell people this all the time. You do not have to be in a break to come hang out. As a matter of fact, half the time the people are in are the quiet ones until the end. They didn't hit, which I understand. But also, it lets the chatter get going. We have a lot to talk about today, including how about them 4-1 Bills? Yeah, there's Minshew in this too. That was another reason I like it. Some of the rookies that are not in the later sets or the sets coming up. And guys, that's probably why, Impeccable doesn't really matter as much, because Impeccable, you're looking at big names. Not that you don't want the rookies in it, but there's a lot of good vets in Impeccable and stuff. But after that comes out, it's Phoenix. I really want to see that checklist. I hope that checklist comes out a little early so that we can see it, because, there might be some rookies missing from that. So we got to check. I know you do, Josh, and I love it. I love that you come in and do that. Let me hit record. Yeah, they needed this week off. This week off came at a very good time for them, I think, in my opinion. But outside of that, we saw the NFC standings. To me, there were a couple of major surprises yesterday, and everyone probably is thinking the number one biggest surprise was the Colts and the Chiefs. And although that was a little bit surprising, that didn't surprise me near as much as the dominant win of the Packers over the Cowboys. What is happening? Someone said today that the Cowboys have popcorn muscles. Does anyone know what popcorn muscles are? They had to explain it. Out of 275, Patty Mahomes. And how about a draft day auto? Alexander Madison going out to the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to be Jose Rodriguez. Man, I got to say, it's hard for me to answer that question, Chris, because I got to see the Niners play tonight. I did too, Matt. In a league where it's low scoring, where the average score is 42 points, it's like all touchdown. I had Watson. I had Jones. I had Godwin. I put over 100 points. It's unheard of in that league, really. I was excited at Aaron Jones. Kyler Murray. There's one of his... And guys, listen, again, this set is great for grading. So if you're one to send in the PSA bulk grading and stuff, these are the kind of cards that it can actually do very well. Scott's trolling, man. The least exciting team is the Bills. Come on, man. You know that's BS. You can't get me on that one. Out of 49, Nick Foles. And there you go for the San Francisco 49ers. Out of 25. I told you, Joshua, the Niners were going to hit. This is a card that was on the sheet I had posted. I made that little promotional sheet there. Nick Bosa for the 49ers. Oh, why is my instance not working? Come on. There we go. For them Niners. Come on. Chris is just a little bitter that he's going to have to wear a dress during the break and cheer pom-poms and go, yay, every time I pull a hit. That was the bet. Am I right, Chris? That's the bet we agreed upon. And now he's getting a little bit worried. He's getting a little scared because him and his buddy Brandon are going to be wearing cheerleading outfits and pom-poms. Yay! Marquise Brown, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield. I'll even buy you like some nice Bills pom-poms and like maybe like a Bills halter top or something you can wear. DeAndre Hopkins, Nick Foles, Damian Harris out of 100 and womp womp womp.
Go!
$5 credit we're going to give out at the end, but the points are actually becoming more valuable. They don't bother me as much anymore, especially when they that has not taken the place of the draft day auto, which I think is huge. Last year it was taking the place of the bigger autos. It's not anymore, so that's a good thing. And it's $250, not $150. I'm not too upset, but we'll still get $5 credit. Alshon Jeffrey out of 99. A.J. Brown with another touchdown yesterday. What do you mean you couldn't get on what? You want to wear pom-poms in a dress too? Baker Mayfield. So I told you guys I just went and got seats for my brother and I to go to the Browns-Bills game. And we had choices behind the Bills. And now I go to Bills and I sit behind the Bills bench front row like they're my dad's tickets. But I'm already going to see them a bunch this year because I get to go watch them, the Ravens and the Eagles. So I picked right behind the Browns bench because I want to jaw a little bit at Mayfield. Getting some of the Browns fans, see what they're like. Saquon Barkley, Julian Love, LJ Scott, and Christian Wilkins. I think that will be fun. Guys, probably going to do either a Spectra mixer tonight or a 2-box Spectra random teams on either one of those. Have someone, Joe Kerbin requesting. He goes to bed early, he said, because he's like an 80-year-old trapped in a 30-some-year-old body. He's like, can we do one day where it's not at 9, 10 o'clock at night you post it? To his point, I have been posting it fairly late. So we're going to try to do one a little bit earlier tonight. Spectre like crazy, man. Prices keep rising. We've kept ours the same, so as far as the random team stuff goes. All right, box number 2. Obviously, I did announce the winners for Sunday Night Squares. Congratulations. John winning 2 of them because there was a 0-0 score in the third quarter. So he got the halftime prize and he got the third quarter prize, which that's the first time we've done it. This is our 3rd or 4th squares. That's the first time we've done it. You guys liking the squares? I may include these breaks today, tomorrow, and Wednesday on squares. I didn't want to promise it because I wasn't sure if I'd get it. The Thursday night game looks pretty good, though. I got to look. I saw it earlier. Now I say it looks pretty good, but I did remember seeing it be like, oh, it's Giants, I think, and Pats. Before I look. Am I right? Giants and Pats? Kind of just popped in my head. Everyone went silent in chat. Nobody chatting. Kerryon Johnson, Dede, Tyreek Hill, Khalil Mack, Dylan Mitchell, and another draft day auto. This one going out to the Denver Broncos. Big win yesterday for them Denver Broncos. Going out to Taylor Baker. Congratulations. All right, got to give me 1 second, fellas. Oh, this is my new thing because I shaved. So I wore this yesterday. Saturday night I put it on. And I wore this yesterday for the game. Now I take it off to sleep, mind you. This is my basement sweatshirt. But it's going to be I wear it all the time until they lose. Unfortunately, they have a bye week. I'm not washing it. I hang it up on the door over here when I'm not live and stuff because it gets hot down here. But I just wear like a white tee a lot and stuff, so it's the same one. Unless, Chris, you feel like the urge to send me like a nice Bills sweatshirt that you want to see me in. Yeah, it's the same one though. Greedy. Listen, I'm a man of few things. I buy something I like and I stick with it. I am not a person of excess by any means. For the Baltimore Ravens, Justice Hill. Hey, Ravens people, who did I hear that they lost yesterday? Brandon, I think it was you and Chris, or Chris, I think it was you and Brandon talking about it. Who was it that at the end of the game they announced he tore his ACL and he's out? I didn't recognize the name. Damian Harris, rookie. Tony Pollard is still involved. Oh, yeah? I have something special for you, too. We got to talk about what's going on with that, Chris, if we're staying over or what's going on. Out of 100, big fumble at the end of the game. I bet you love him right now. He was kind of the reason that the Ravens were able to win that one. Riley Ridley, nice auto. He stayed on the sticker, and it's nice and big. Riley Ridley going out to the Chicago Bears. It's going to be Jamar Evans for the Chicago Bears. Not really sure what happened to all my stuff.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Excess amount of. It's better than purple stuff. At least my stuff's the colors of America. You just have some goofy, poofy purple colors with yellow. Purple and yellow. Sounds like something they would do on the set of Sesame Street. Purple and yellow. Isn't that color of Barney? I thought I was saying between Friday and sleeping. Oh, yeah. I told her that. She's good. I just didn't know if you were comfortable. I was my plan the whole time. Adrian Peterson out of 99. Kirky boy out of 25. Vikings decided to finally throw the ball with their multi-million-dollar receivers. Alvin Kamara going out to the Saints. Saints are the real deal. Yeah, my kid is 4 years old. Of course he likes purple. It's the color of Sesame Street and Barney. What are you arguing there? You're arguing saying that 4-year-olds like purple? Good. You're the same as a 4-year-old. Good. Chris, should I let her know that you're coming? I mean, we're gonna have to talk about some rules and stuff, but you let me know. Tony Jefferson, safety. Where is he from? What year is he? I don't know that I have heard his name. You're always the back spoon. No, I can't. I can't do that. I have. Sorry. So as long as you're okay being in the middle, you said that's good for me. I just can't. Mike pops in. Mike is like that. I feel like I want a little emoji of Mike on the screen to just do this. Because he comes in just like, boop, with a little comment. Like Mike's face coming in like, oh, you. And then back out. And he disappears for like 9 minutes. And then I'm just going to put a picture of Mike. And every time, just boop. Let him pop in when he says something. He only comes in like every 15 minutes with like a solid comment. And then he has no response. Just 20 minutes goes by and then, boop, there he is again. We got to get like a little sound effect for it. Like what's something that the Green Bay Packers, maybe we'll put you on like a piece of cheese or something. Oh no, I'm drinking. I always drink before we do those kind of things. Dusty. I gotta run a business. Boop. I feel like that's gonna have to happen. Marshawn Lattimore, and it's been the first. Oh, there we go. That's a gold auto. They are super short print gold. Paris Campbell for the Indianapolis Colts. Literally trying to convince people to take the Colts after they take down the Chiefs. Going out to Rick Butler. That's a boomer, baby. Super short print on those.
Top, boom!
Well, listen, I'll be honest with you. We're going to do another one of these, and it may be random teams, though. But we'll probably be doing some more luminance. I was able to get some, and I knew we had a little bit of break. So before we had Phoenix come out, and Impeccable is one of those things where, again, it's going to be a mixer only. So until next Wednesday, we really don't have. We have like a week and a half until there's a new release, which I know we'll be itching for some Phoenix. But in the meantime. Yeah, Ramsey looks like he's done playing, and he's probably just going to be willing to take the fines. He says it's his back. They're calling his bluff, saying that bullshit, it isn't your back. Your back is fine. I think it's a sensitive situation because you can't really say that. So they sent him off. Did you guys see what happened? They sent him off to Houston to see a specialist for his back out of 25, Hollywood. And Arcega-Whiteside out of 99 going to the Philly Eagles. Yeah, so they sent Ramsey out to see a specialist in Houston 2 hours, 2 hours after the Texan game. This is the picture that surfaced. Two hours after the game, they're out with the agent, having what they were considering a very innocent. They're friends. They share an agent. They're friends. He was in Houston. I'm just saying, the Texans, if he shows up on the Texans, there's going to be an investigation. We'll put it that way. Really? Who ended up? Well, it's not over yet. It includes Monday's game, but you don't have any players left. Gardner Minshew, even his rookie cards are something I think, honestly, to hold on to because they're going to be limited unless Panini makes a move and gets him in there. And that might have been why there were a couple sets pushed back. They may have said, oh, we got to get some Minshew in here. I don't know if they would do that. Bledsoe out of 100. And Jeffrey Simmons going to the Tennessee Titans out of 349. Oh, man, I would love to have I mean, I don't think Ramsey's a disturbance to a team. He is not like Antonio where he's going to be a headache. I don't think that's his situation. He wants out of Jacksonville. It's as simple as that. I don't agree with the guy signed a contract. Unless he's being harassed or he's not happy with some sort of the locker room shenanigans that are going on. Nick Chubb out of 99. And there are Barry autos in this too. Barry Sanders, Detroit Lions, going out to Peter Buchholz. I think I'm saying that right now, Peter. For the Detroit Lions. Lattimore out of 275. There's a Nicky Mullins, Dylan Mitchell, Darrell Henderson, Chauncey Gardner Johnson. All right, that's 3 boxes in. Guys, let me ask you something. Would you be interested in me throwing up the second half of this is a random teams for like 25 a spot? It would be around there, I think. Josh, every time you hear that, you say it, don't you? All right, box numero 5. I'll tell you what, I will do a poll on it because it's very specific. It's 2 questions. And I know what's going to happen. It's going to be 19 to 18. And I'm going to have to make a decision. And what I'll technically do is probably just post the Spectra then. Did she say, is she home from school yet? I had her card the other day. I had to put it in I keep like a little folder of all the stuff that people send as far as notes and stuff, and got to put hers in actually this morning. That was cool. I read it again. So tell her I said thank you again for taking the time to write that. Aaron Donald, Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs out of 100, Devin White, and for the Tampa Bay Bucks out of 149, Anthony Johnson. Going out to the Bucks. Mike, I agree with you, and maybe we can get one when we get Impeccable, like Impeccable Spectra, like something bigger too, like Gold Standard, or we could do an 18-19 break. But right now, I think it's going to be hard to fill. It seems like people are re-upping right now and kind of laying low. DK Metcalf, Daniel Jones, Dak, Darius Leonard, Ramsey, Aaron Rodgers to 99, Darwin Thompson, and Tariq Cohen. Them Bears. Josh Jacobs was interviewed after the game. They said that he passed Barry Sanders for rookie yards and touchdowns in the first 5 games. Did I say Barry Sanders? I'm sorry. Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen in Raiders history. What I'm trying to get at here is that he said, listen, my line did great. He felt like he almost lost the game near the end, but it was interesting. He said, and he's not arrogant or anything like that. You know, he came from very humble upbringings, homeless in the middle school and stuff. But he said, all we heard all week long was about the line, the Bears defense, the Bears defensive line. The Bears got a great defense. He goes, 2 out of 10, Nick Mullins. He goes, I just wanted to get out there and show them that we're nothing to mess with either. I thought it was pretty cool. The Raiders seem pumped right now. 99 out of 199 going to the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be going out to
Dilly.
Jamar getting the Brandon Graham. Oh, Chris, are you excited? You have to post some pictures. I was not able to get any of that. I wasn't even able to get, to process one of those. Biscuit, I did get a first off the line, or not first off the line, a Hobby Immaculate basketball. That came today. I didn't know I got it. It never processed, but it showed up and it charged me, so I'll take it. Jarrett Stidham out of 349 going out to the New England Patriots. There we go. Nice, Chris. But anyhow, I wanted to also go back to the Raiders for a second. You know, they go 7. They were, as of this week, they were going to go 49 days until they play at home. 49 days until they see a home game. They're away for 7 weeks until they return home. That included that trip to London as well. The crazy thing about that is that they actually said that might be the best thing for the Raiders with the move and everything and trying to stay out of, to get close as a team. It might have been just what the doctor ordered to get them right. Can't argue. What are they, 3-1 now? What were the Oakland Raiders? Did they have their bye week already? Are they 3-1 or 3-2? Either way, the Raiders, just saying, maybe one of those wild card teams they can't win that division with the Chiefs in there, but Chiefs showed their weakness last night. Part of that was that fatty lineman stepping on Mahomes. Mahomes was nice about it, but he probably wanted to knock him in his jaw. I think that was the game changer. Mahomes could not be himself, trying to scramble, took a couple sacks. That was not good. Here we go. Von Miller, Landon Collins, Derek Carr, Calvin Ridley out of 99. Falcons, to me, bigger disappointment than the Bengals being 0-5 are that the Falcons are 1-4. 1-4 out of 49. Tyler Lockett, and how about that nasty Dak swatch right there? Dak out of 49, 5 out of 49. It's a nasty swatch, though.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, they're so nasty.
So everyone all up in arms about Dak, we've been he's looked awful last 2 games. Let me tell you that he had a 83 passer rating, 83 and some change, 83.4 or something like that. Aaron Rodgers had an 85 and change passer rating, 2 points less on the passer rating. Aaron Rodgers was awful for fantasy. The Packers won, so we're not looking at Rodgers as much. But before we go critique Dak and get on Dak's back, I didn't watch the game. It didn't sound like he looked great. However, then go after Rodgers too, because his passer rating was only 2 points higher than what Dak's was. Alex Smith, Sony Michel, Russell Wilson, James Conner. Out of 100, Cam Newton. Did you know, speaking of the Panthers and Cam, first of all, how about this Jalen Ferguson for the Baltimore Ravens out of 149? What up, Marco? So, Kyle Allen was, I did not know this, he was the #1 high school recruit for quarterback at his position going into college. Did not have a good college experience, transferred schools, did not play a whole bunch of games, declared for the draft at the 3, without much experience or stuff behind him. Went on drafted in 2018. He played a couple games prior to this year, which I didn't realize. He is now 4-0 as a starter. The last person to do 4-0 as a starting undrafted quarterback, $2 credit if you can name that person. $2 credit if you're listening and you can name the person. This guy, Defensive Rookie of the Year right here, Brian Burns. I don't see how it doesn't happen at this point, the way he's playing for Carolina as well. Brian Burns with the sack, fumble, recovery, touchdown yesterday. He was already on fire going into that game from FSU, right? Yeah, Florida State. Yeah, I don't know. That Colts game was kind of set up for the Colts. I know that sounds nuts, but Kyler Murray. So $2 credit if you can name the last 4-0 quarterback to come in the league as an undrafted quarterback. It's a pretty obvious answer, too. Josh Jacobs on his way to being Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kyler Murray out of 275. And Marquise Hollywood Brown out of 99, another one for the Ravens. Ravens are popping. That's why they're a little bit higher. Their checklist is just abundant. Did you Google it, Aaron? It's okay if you did. You were the first one to respond. Aaron, you get 2. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I got to be honest. I missed it, and it's been up there for a while. I saw a comment. David Tibbles over on Facebook had it first. David Tibbles had it on Facebook for you, and it was a Kurt Warner question mark. It's been lingering over there for like 30 seconds, and I didn't look. Tony Romo. Get out of here. David Tibbles, you get $2 credit. David, let me encourage you to hop on over to YouTube. If you're on your device or your phone, your tablet, whatever, you got to get in the app and just search for Blazzzin Breaks, Blazzzin Breaks. And then like it, follow it, make sure you're signed in. Then you can chat on the YouTube app. You cannot do it on the browser on your phone or device. If you're on your computer and you can't chat on YouTube, it's probably because you're not signed in. So go ahead, and if you can sign in, like us, follow us, whatever you got to do on YouTube to get sign up for the alerts. Then you'll always be alerted when we go live, and that's good for anyone that's listening to know. David Tibbles getting it. Welcome, David. New guy, too, coming in, answering the question. Yep, Kurt Warner, and we all know how that turned out. That guy is a living legend, man. And you know what? Even on the NFL Network, he's just not even as an athlete, bringing that 400 yards passing every game. Oh, man. Any of you had him in fantasy? Dude, it was huge. He was like the first one to consistently break 400. Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Faulk. That's a dream team right there. Oh, that was a team to watch, man. And I'm so happy they won the Super Bowl against the Tennessee Titans in 99. Music City Miracle year. Oh, that would have just broke me entirely, I think. The only saving, joy I have from losing to the Titans in a game where we had it won with seconds left and they did I'm not even saying it was an illegal pass because I don't think it was. I think it was close enough that it couldn't have, if it would have been called the other way, that was before the review kind of thing. Josh should sign in your daughter's account if you need to. But yeah, so watching the Titans get stopped at the 1 yard line, it brought me just a little bit, and it's so wrong that it did, but a little bit of satisfaction knowing that at least they felt a little bit of the pain that we felt. It was a cool play on their part, though. I just watched it again the other day. It's still hard. Honest to God, it's still a hard play to watch. It still makes me sick to my stomach. Devontae Adams, Damian Harris out of 275. And for the Arizona Cardinals, draft day auto, Hakeem Butler. Going out to the Arizona Cardinals out of Iowa State, I believe. This is the last box. A lot of draft day autos so far, but I'm thinking the second half might be a little bit of the sleepy stuff. Gardner Minshew and Marquise Brown. Hunter Renfrow, Dexter Lawrence, Keenan Allen, Diggs, and Garrett. David Blau out of 99. DeAndre Baker for the New York Giants. Where is this Mahomes auto? I know. We're due. Listen, remember a couple weeks ago we pulled 2 or 3 in that 10-day stretch? I'm telling you, this week it was the week of rookie quarterbacks. We pulled like 4 Daniel Jones, 2 Kyler Murrays, a Haskins. It's been nothing but rookie QBs this week. It's weird how we hit those stretches too, because it happens. Josh Rosen, Aaron Donald, out of 100, Don Maynard. And how about another Hakeem Butler, not a draft day, but going out to the Arizona Cardinals. Last one being a draft day. They used a different pick too. That's pretty cool. Going out of 149 to the Arizona Cardinals, Dan Shumley. No Kyler, but you're getting yourself a few cards to add up there. Will Greer, Dylan Mitchell, Darrell Henderson, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Darnold, Kelsey, and Prescott. Robbie Anderson out of 99. Nick Mullins out of 275. And Mitchell Trubisky. Bringing the break to a close. Now, don't go anywhere because we have the Will Fuller rookie patch auto to give away yet. We also have the silver pack and 2 $5 credits plus 250 points and 5 bonus bucks to give away, not just to hit list, but to anybody that was in because of us pulling points. Let me just get this all sleeved up and cleaned up. Oh, I gotta get sleeves. 1 second. Maynard out of 100. David Blau. Minshew. Damian Harris. All right. For Green and Eifert, of course they are. Surprised they don't have Ramsey already and anyone else that's looking for a trade. Signing with the devil, Bengals people. Can't get your soul back. Gardner Minshew. Ridley out of 99. Cam out of 100. Lockett out of 49. Murray out of 275. White out of 100. Daniel Jones base rookie. Rodgers to 99. Minshew base. Mullins out of 10. That's a cool card. Red parallel. Chubb to 99. Bledsoe to 100. Minshew base. Brown to 25. Daniel base. Juju 100 out of 99. Adrian Peterson out of 25. Kirk Cousins. Mahomes out of 275. Murray rookie. What's that called? I forget what one that is. They are cool cards, though. It's a cool looking card. Nick Foles to 49. Damian Harris out of 100. And Alshon Jeffrey to 99. Those were our non-hit top-loaded cards. We have for the Chicago Bears going out to Jamar Evans, Mitchell Trubisky. Make sure I'm on the right list here. All right. Nasty patch for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Marcus Dill. Really cool patch. One of the cooler ones out of Luminance. Out of 49, Dak Prescott. Another one for the Chicago Bears, Tariq Cohen. Barry Sanders for the Detroit Lions go to Peter Buchholz. Alvin Kamara for the New Orleans Saints, Jason Rogacki. And Baker Mayfield for the Cleveland Browns going to Chance. All right, Hakeem Butler for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Dan. DeAndre Baker for the New York Football Giants going out to Tracy Mahone. Hakeem Butler for the Cards. Marquise Brown for the Baltimore Ravens. Jose Rodriguez getting a couple Ravens cards. Brian Burns for the Carolina Panthers. Possible Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jalen Ferguson out of 149. Jarrett Stidham for the New England Patriots. Philadelphia Eagles. That was a slip. Jamar Evans with the Brandon Graham out of 199. Anthony Johnson for the Tampa Bay Bucks going to Rick Butler. Jeffrey Simmons for the Tennessee Titans going to Matt Miller. JJ Arthega, Whiteside. Philly, Dilly going out to Jamar as well. Save that for the end. Riley Ridley going out to the Chicago Bears. Justice Hill also for the Baltimore Ravens. Noah Fant for the Denver Broncos going out to Taylor Baker, draft day auto. For the San Francisco 49ers, Joshua Long getting the Nick Bosa out of 25. It was very spread out. Wow, we had a lot of teams covered. Minnesota Vikings going out to Jose Rodriguez with the draft day Alexander Madison draft day on-card auto. And the hit of the break has to be just because it's the gold auto and they're hard to find. Harris Campbell, Indianapolis Colts, Rick Butler. I'm the biggest hit on the stage. All right, first thing we're going to do is give away the 250 points and an additional $5 hitless credit, or not hitless, sorry, just everyone's eligible for this one. It will be the 250 points for first place, $5 credit for second place. Everyone in the break is eligible for this one, so I'll bring you over. This is going to be 10, 7, 19, bonus, points, and credit. First gets points, second gets 5 credit. Min roll 5. Here we go. That won't work. But we still have the hitless prizes to do, so don't go anywhere. There, finally, a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rich Gonzalez going to get the points. Believe he was the winner of Squares last night for some credit. And Don Nelligan getting a $5 credit. He was the owner of the Washington Redskins. We'll mark him. Now we're going to do the hit list. Here's how it works. First place gets the Will Fuller rookie patch auto. Second place gets the silver pack. Hey, that's not nice. Do you agree, guys? Will Fuller first or silver pack first? What do you guys think? I know the silver pack has bangers in it, but you're guaranteed something with this player of the week, Will Fuller. Let me know what you guys think. So we have, I'll bring it over, the Will Fuller, the silver, and the 2 $5 credits. What do you guys think should be the first prize? All right. Fuller. Okay, so this is a 1 out of 49 Will Fuller rookie patch auto out of Unparalleled. It is, they don't have the what the parallels are on this that year. Second place would be the National Pack. Third and fourth would be $5 credit. All right, so I'll set that up now. Here are our hitless teams. 10, 7, 19. Luminance, half, hitless. Top 4 win. First gets Fuller. Second gets Silver Pack. Third and fourth get 5 credit each. And roll 5. Here we go. Good luck, everyone that was hitless. Not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 9. Oh, there was 10. 10. There we go. Chargers, Bills, Rams, and Dolphins. So, getting the Will Fuller is going to be the LA Chargers. That's going to be Can Vela. Am I saying that right? Where is it? LA Chargers. Gonna get the Will Fuller. The silver pack going out to the Buffalo Bills. That is going to be David Tibbles. Also getting $5 credit for the Kurt Warner trivia. And then third and fourth is the LA Rams. Jamar getting 5. And the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, is Ricky Butler getting 5 as well. We'll open up the silver pack here. Oh, you did tell me that. Keen, is it Vela? Keen Fella. So it's Keen Fella? Or Vela? Keen Vela. Am I saying that right now? Keen Vela. Keen Vela. Tell me if I'm right. Yeah, all right, cool. Nice. We'll get everybody's name down. At least, well, I should ask, male or female, or do not decline, opt to answer that question. This going out to David Tibbles, because we had a Shannon and a Jamie. I don't see you in here doing it, Christopher Vach, Baker Mayfield. Christopher Vach. I called Chris Vach, until finally he's like, dude, it rhymes with Coke. I'm like, son of a bitch. That's all right. Shannon waited 2 weeks to tell me, and Jamie waited almost 6 months to tell me, oh, by the way, I'm a dude. Sorry, fella. Oh, this is fun sometimes. Other times it's just downright embarrassing. Hope you all have a good afternoon. I'm going to do the Spectre next because I promised that I would. So, until then, deuces.